10 powerful ways to naturally improve your digestion. Your gut is a 30-foot nutrient-extracting super tube lined with trillions of friendly microbes. When they're firing on all cylinders, you feel light, energized, and your blood sugar stays steady all day long. But when those microbes get out of rhythm, everything slows down. Food lingers, gas builds up, and glucose spikes, leaving you bloated, foggy, and craving yet another nap. Quick fixes like antacids, laxatives, or espresso might bring momentary relief, but they can't deliver the reliable digestion your body needs. In fact, these shortcuts often backfire and trigger even worse problems. So in this video, I'll share 10 proven ways to reboot your gut naturally. No gimmicks, just practical strategies that support your digestive system from top to bottom, keep your blood sugar in check, and allow you to feel your best. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Okay, first up, certain bitter foods have a special secret. One of the easiest ways to smooth digestion, steady blood sugar, and stop bloating is by eating something bitter. Especially good are bitter greens like dandelion, rocket, mustard greens, and collards. These send an instant get ready signal to your stomach, liver, and gallbladder, releasing the digestive juices that break down food. Raw apple cider vinegar primes your digestion in a similar way. A small handful of leaves or a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in water 5 minutes before a meal is all you need. If vinegar gives you heartburn, reduce the amount or try something else. It's not for everybody. For a sweet meets bitter twist, nibble on a few grapefruit segments. The citrus similarly sparks your digestive enzymes. Just be aware that grapefruit can change how certain medications are processed. That includes some statins, blood pressure drugs, and antihistamines. So check with your pharmacist if you're on prescriptions. As an alternative, grate a little orange or lemon peel into your salad dressings and meat dishes. This citrus peel triggers the same digestive reaction without the drug interaction risk. Okay, next, your gut microbiome is one of the biggest drivers of digestion, blood sugar control, and even mood. And the most powerful tool for your microbiome? Fermented foods. Fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and kefir all deliver billions of microbes straight to your intestine. These good bacteria crowd out gas-making troublemakers and patch tiny leaks in your gut wall. In one study, just 2 heaped tablespoons of kimchi daily improved digestion and insulin sensitivity within 4 weeks. All fermentation methods have their own twist, but let's use kimchi as the example. You chop cabbage, coat it with coarse salt, and let it sit. The salt pulls out the water, suppresses bad bacteria, and creates space for friendly lactobacillus bacteria to flourish. Over a week or two, these bacteria munch on the cabbage's natural sugars and continue to grow. When you eat kimchi, many of those live bacteria survive in your stomach and colonize your large intestine. There they produce short-chain fatty acids, especially butyrate. Butyrate feeds the gut lining cells, tightens the intestinal barrier, and calms inflammation. You get smoother digestion, steadier blood sugar, and a stronger immunity. If you haven't already, try sauerkraut, kefir, miso, tempeh, natto, kombucha, beet, kvass, and true brine fermented pickles. Which tangy option could you see yourself eating today? Leave a comment and tell us your favorites. At number 8, dial in strategic meal timing. Your gut follows a circadian timetable. Digestive enzymes surge in the morning and early afternoon and then taper off as melatonin rises at night. So as you can imagine, eating at random times is like forcing food into a system running on half power. In fact, studies tracking people's eating times shows that matching meals to daylight hours and reducing the eating window can significantly clear up digestive problems, as well as reduce your risk for diabetes. 3 to 4 hours after you finish eating, a fantastic process called the migrating motor complex sweeps your small intestine like a street cleaner. A solid overnight fast, about 10 to 12 hours, lets this cycle complete, clears debris, and lowers gut inflammation. But if you graze late into the night, that cleanup crew never really gets a chance. Thus, undigested food hangs around and sets you up for bloating and other problems. Early dinner also leaves more growth hormone for repair while you sleep. That extra growth hormone repairs microscopic damage in your gut lining, rebuilds muscle protein, and overall helps your entire body to function properly. Wrap up dinner by 7 p.m., close up the kitchen, and wait until at least 7 a.m. for breakfast. The wider this gap is, the better. Moving on now, at number 7, strategic hydration. Drinking water between meals keeps food moving, thins bile, and flattens post-meal sugar spikes. Water powers every digestive enzyme you make, but you don't really want to drink in the middle of eating. Drink most of it outside of your meal times, so your stomach acid can stay strong while you eat. To really boost your digestion, warm lemon water first thing in the morning wakes up your gallbladder and kickstarts fat digestion. Likewise, a mug of ginger tea after meals is a fantastic way to calm bloating. Alright, fluids are sorted. Now let's bulk up your meals the right way. Adding the right kinds of fiber slows digestion, reduces blood sugar swings, and gives your gut bacteria something to chew on. Literally. Soluble fiber forms a thick gel in your gut that slows the absorption of sugar. On the other hand, insoluble fiber adds bulk and helps to move things through at a steady pace. Together, they balance digestion, keep you regular, and stop glucose from spiking and crashing all day long. Here's the science. Soluble fiber found in oats, flax seeds, chias, lentils, and black beans gets fermented by bacteria in your large intestine. This fermentation produces short-chain fatty acids, including butyrate, which strengthens your gut lining and lowers inflammation. At the same time, fiber helps increase GLP-1, a hormone that controls appetite and keeps insulin steady after meals. It's the same hormone that drugs like Ozempic work on. So how do you get there with food? Add a tablespoon of ground flax to your breakfast. Toss a handful of berries onto yogurt and leafy greens into your lunch, and swap pasta for lentils, chickpeas, beans, and cauliflower rice. Now let's talk about what you do after you eat. A short walk after eating helps your body digest food more efficiently, clears out gas, and flattens post-meal sugar spikes. You don't need to hit the gym. 10 minutes of walking is good enough to get glucose flowing into your muscles instead of sitting in your bloodstream. After you eat, blood gets redirected to your digestive organs. If you sit completely still, food tends to move slowly and produces excess gas. But when you move, even lightly, your muscles pull on some of that blood sugar for fuel. And that takes pressure off your pancreas, reduces insulin surge, and keeps the whole system working smoothly. Take a walk around the block, do the dishes by hand, or have a quick after lunch stretch. Whatever you do, just don't plop onto the couch. At number 4, stress plays a bigger role than you might expect. Chronic stress interferes with almost every process in your body. It raises inflammation, disrupts gut bacteria, and tightens the muscles in your digestive tract. But stress hits especially hard right before you eat. That's when your body needs to shift gears to rest and digest mode. If you sit down to a meal still tense, blood flow stays routed to your limbs instead of your gut. That's the stress response, flight or fight mode, our evolutionary software that helped us to escape predators. But a feature of the stress response is that the stomach acid drops, bile gets held back, enzymes slow down, food sits heavy and doesn't break down properly. The truth about health, diabetes, and longevity in general is that reducing stress is incredibly important. But today we're talking about digestion specifically. So if you only do one thing, take a moment right before you eat. Slow your breathing for just 30 seconds, in through the nose, long and steady, out through the mouth for even longer. This activates your vagus nerve and tells your body it's time to rest and digest. You can also build small cues into your routine. No screens while eating, light music, fresh air, a short prayer, or a few seconds of quiet. Whatever brings your nervous system down a notch. On that note, chew mindfully. Chew each bite 20 to 30 times. That's the rule. It gives your saliva time to break things down and takes pressure off your stomach to do all the digestion work. Furthermore, your brain needs about 20 minutes to register fullness, but most people finish a meal in 5. That means overeating, poorly broken down food, and bloating. So chew slowly. Get into the habit and try sticking your fork down between bites. Really taste and enjoy your food. Okay, before we get to the top 2, is this video useful? If so, please click the like button. To see more videos from us, click subscribe and turn notifications on. Alrighty then, at number 2, we have digestive spices. Certain compounds in spices can really boost your cell function. Fenugreek is an absolute rock star. It supports mitochondrial activity, so your body makes more energy and recovers faster after meals. Clove is another heavy hitter. It protects your liver, your gut lining, and helps your cells handle oxygen more efficiently. Both of these can be steeped in boiling water and sipped as teas, or you can grind the seeds and buds and use them in cooking. Then you've got the classics. Turmeric calms the gut and is a general anti-inflammatory. Cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity, and ginger settles an upset stomach. Use them daily. And at number 1, the way you combine foods can completely change how your body digests them. If you eat a big mix of starchy carbs and dense proteins in the same meal, think steak and potatoes or pasta with meat sauce. It creates kind of a traffic jam in your gut. Those foods require different enzymes and different pH levels to break down properly. When they complete, everything slows down. Instead, you really want to simplify your meals. Eat vegetables and protein first. Save your carbs for later in the meal or skip them altogether if you're not hungry for them. Studies show that this simple shift, eating the veggies and protein before the carbs, can lower post-meal glucose spikes by up to 30 to 40%. This is the most important for your first meal of the day, which is the one that many people get completely wrong. So next, watch our video on the best breakfasts to lower blood sugar. Just click the image on the screen.